came across a technique of applying your makeup that is supposed to make your skin look just perfect, you know, flawless. It's a type of underpainting, but it's not like the underpainting I've ever seen or done. Her name is Mary Phillips. Now she has her own palette that she uses for this, like it's her own line. I don't have that, so I'm just gonna use what I got. Okay, now the theory behind this, she says, is you're building the bones and then you're gonna put the skin on top. Okay, so where your arch is here on your eye, you're gonna come down and you're gonna start right there with your contour. It seems very high, I know, but that's what you want. That's what you want, okay? Now, also right here, right at the top of the brow, just gonna, just a little bit. And then kind of up into your hairline. Now, depending on your forehead shape, from what I can gather, depends on how much you're gonna put in here. Start off light, and you can just, like if you want it up in your hairline, that's when you're gonna work it up into your hairline. Just kind of warm up the perimeter, you know? Now she also takes it right behind the earlobe and down the neck. And then under here, like so. Okay, let's do the nose. I'm gonna use a smaller brush for that because this one's very detailed. We're building the bones. So I'm gonna start up here. Just bring it down. Try and keep a steady hand as I can. Okay, I'm gonna finish up. Something like that. Okay, take your time with this. This isn't something that you should just rush, especially your first time. The more, you know, the more I do it, let's say I'm gonna do this every day, the more I do it, the better I'm gonna get. I'm just gonna finish up the other side and I will go on to the concealer. A lot of people, you know, do the big triangle here. We are just going to lightly put it in there and bring it up the side of the eye here to create the lifted look. Okay, I'm gonna bring it down the side of the nose just a little and then work it up. Now I don't normally put this much concealer on right under my eye, but for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm doing it. Keep it in the triangle area. Kind of like so. Other side. Okay, with a finer brush. Now her signature move is she does a line like this and then that. It's like her tree. You're gonna want to take it all the way down, center of your nose, nice, straight line. Like so. Now she also goes right from the corner of the mouth here. Just a little brightening, but then she drags it all the way up. You see what's going on here? I'm not sure if she does this, but I'm going to. I'm just gonna tap this in a little bit, you know, get rid of those harsh lines. I'll leave the nose alone, but I am gonna do here. It makes sense. And a little bit here. The bones are built. Let's do the skin. Now she has her own line of the palette that did this part, but she also has her own foundation line, which is super thin and runny. So it's like a skin tint, right? It's nice and light. That's what you want. You want something very thin. So I just put a pump of my regular foundation in the palm of my hand with some Biomi mixed in, primed my brush, and then she just simply, with a light touch, starts to swirl it on the face. swirl, swirl, swirl. And you're going over everything. And you'll see here in a second just how gorgeous the final look is. Okay, so I'm still just swirling, swirling, swirling. Now, the nose I'm leaving last. Now, you could have like outlined your lips as well. I'm not going to do that today. With the bronzer, contour, whichever. Now, for the nose, I don't want to swirl that because look at it. Let's keep it looking like that. So I'm just going to go as soft as I can. Tap, tap, tap. Hope I don't wreck it. I created the bones and then I laid the skin down. And it is a pretty nice finish. I have to admit it. Wow. If you haven't yet already, go check out Mary Phillips. She is beautiful and her technique works. I think it looks just lovely. Let me just go put a lip on, add some blush if you want, some powder if you want. There you have it. A really, really beautiful look. I'm happy with it. I'm glad I did this one. It was fun. Don't take my word for it though. Try it for yourself. Because if I can do it, you can do it. Have a lovely day.